So start off by loading up the PowerPoint. And as our description here says, so we're going to take the role of an entrepreneur who is opening a sandwich shop. To save on startup costs, you're going to do the computer work yourself, and your first task is to decide on a name for your shop, design a logo to go on the sign outside the shop, on flyers, on business cards, and so on. This is a revision of the logo work that we did at the beginning of the year, so remember the logo guidelines which are here, and try to stick to those as much as you can. There's a few examples here. I would say don't copy them, but you can use these to give you some ideas. So back in our lesson 1 folder, we've got a Page Plus document. Now remember, there's an issue with Page Plus. So we open up the document, Page Plus will load, but it won't load the document. So we just go back down to lesson 1, double click it a second time, and we've got our document here. So you're going to come up with 2 different logo designs. We're also going to put our name and class there, so if you click on that, you can use Control and the mouse wheel, which will then allow you to get in there. If you triple click that and just put your name and class in, and then come out. Good idea every so often just to save, so you can click the save button there, or file and save. What we're going to do to begin with is hold down Control and zoom in just on the top half of the page. So then we're going to draw our logo. So we've got our drawing tools over here, and you've got all the different shapes. It doesn't have to look like a sandwich, it can look at anything at all, whatever you want. So let's start though with the circle tool, hold down Shift and draw, then let go of the mouse first, then let go of Shift. Now if I click at the moment with that pointer, it will draw another circle. So we want the pointer tool here, click this, and we're going to use the node. So I want to get to roughly a semicircle, and then up here, look, you can just adjust it so it's covering 180 degrees with that enclosed angle. These here are used for rotating, so I'm going to rotate that shape, and then I'm going to make this quite big. Let's use up the room that we do actually have, and then over here make sure we click on colour, and we're just going to decide what colour we have in that. So I'm going to have it kind of a yellowy orange colour. I'm then going to go over here to line, and I'm going to set that to 0 point. Really important now, do not close down any of these menus. So let's just go back to the colour there. I'm going to click this one. I'm going to use Ctrl C, Ctrl V to duplicate it. You can also click on it, hold down Control, go to the handle, and click and drag there. Anyway, we're going to flip that over, and then if you see, it gets that red line to show that they're lined up. Text tool over here. So drag, just take a rough guess at the moment, and then decide what you call in your shop. Now remember, one of the fonts we don't want to use is Times New Roman, a little bit thin, also a little bit lazy not to change it, so pick one from here. Now I'm going to put it there so you can see the red line is lining up. Now although this is probably going to give us a very strange font size, I'm going to go all the way across there, so 65.91, well that's fine. I'm going to move this down a little bit, and then we just need to decide on our colour scheme. So I'm going to go for the writing, I'm going to go with a pure blue. Over here then I'm going to get the quick wave tool, and let's make this look as though we've got something on our sandwich. Let's just line those up as well. So I'm just going to go with red and green and blue. I'm going to turn the line off on that one again. Go back to colour, remember don't close those down. Hold down Control and click and drag on this one, so we duplicate that, and then let's go for our green. And now it's just a case of click on them, and I use the arrow keys because it gives you a lot more sort of control when you start getting closer. And just arrow keys again there, and then let's just bring that one up. Okay, that's our first one finished. So we would just file and save, and then go down and create your logo there. So as I say, it doesn't have to look like a sandwich, so it could be that, you know, if you were calling yours something like Star Sandwiches, that would possibly be a good logo to have at the side, and then you could put your writing here, something like that, whichever ones you want to do. Just make sure that you save after each logo.